The 1970s erupted with a sudden dramatic rise in serial killer events, unleashing some of history's most notorious predators. Son of Sam, the Manson Family, BTK Killer, Henry Lee Lucas, the Zodiac Killer, Gacy, and Bundy, just to name a few. Their crimes often bore signs of ritualistic intent. As these killers terrorized the United States, a chilling question emerged. Was there something orchestrated behind their rise? And why did it seem specific to America? With the CIA's MK Ultra mind experiments at their peak, and organizations like Scientology and the Templar Set dabbling in mind control research, a haunting possibility takes shape. Could these killers have been pawns in a dark psychological experiment? Michael Aquino, founder of the Templar Set and a United States military PSYOPs officer, exemplifies how strange these intersections can be.
Serial killer cult, blood drips in the shrine. Ritual murder when the stars align. Appease the devil, ancient rites must be fulfilled. To bring the new coming, the prophecy is sealed. Got you in the scope, or hang you with a rope. Bang, bang, and leave a note. Well, leave a note, bringing terror to the city. None pretty, murder done gritty. And Son of Sam brings murder on demand. Sacrificial slaughter is the order. Dragged into the pit.
Our story begins in Mayfair, London, 1960s. Satan's Cavern, an all-night coffee shop where the lost and restless gathered, drawn in by the dark charisma of the Process Church of the Final Judgment and their publications. It began with two mysterious figures, Mary Ann McLean and Robert D. Grimston, former disciples of the bizarre labyrinth of Scientology. After leaving, they mutated L. Ron Hubbard's teaching into something darker but equally mysterious.
You have to neglect illness and the body and so forth to improve man.
What started as compulsions analysis, an offshoot of Dianetics involving addressing compulsive behaviors or psychological issues, later was opted into a full-blown religious movement, blending neo-Gnostic doctrine with apocalyptic fervor. Their teachings were of a balance between Christ and Satan, love and fear, the reconciliation of opposites. Their international expansion from London to the United States set the stage for a chilling intersection with one of America's most notorious figures, Charles Manson, a man whose philosophy of chaos and apocalyptic vision eerily mirrored the group's own doctrines. August 8, 1969. Blood on the walls, chaos in the air. The Tate LaBianca murders weren't just random acts of violence, they were ritualistic sermons orchestrated by a man who saw himself both as the Messiah and a prophet of an apocalyptic race war.
Helter Skelter.
But Manson's family weren't just drugged up runaway hippies. They were systematically broken down through LSD dosing, isolation at Spawn Ranch, and a relentless indoctrination until they became blank slates, vessels to enact Manson's twisted vision. Evidence suggests Manson wanted to frame the murders on the Black Panthers Party by leaving slogans like Pig and Rise written in blood on the wall in order to accelerate the onset of the race war. Key members already had occult or criminal ties. Susan Atkins had danced in Anton LaVey's Witches' Sabbath, a topless revue. Bobby Beausoleil had links to the OTO, a Kralian sect who were rumored to perform ritualistic sacrifices. Bruce Davis worked at Scientology's London HQ before joining Manson. While Manson's own connections to Scientology remained debated, he claimed to have reached the highest levels as theatre clear, although some believe he was talking shit. After Manson's arrest, Squeaky Fromm attempted to assassinate Gerald Ford, eerily evoking theories of a programmed assassination such as a Manchurian Candidate. The Manson family had frequently visited the Haight-Ashbury Free Medical Clinic, ostensibly for pregnancy and STD treatment, but this clinic also housed covert CIA operatives involved in MK Ultra experiments. A key location in the area, strangely, psychiatrist and CIA agent Dr. Lewis Jolly West operated there, running LSD trials on vulnerable youth using the hippie informants to recruit subjects, luring them into his, quote, psychedelic crash pad. Some speculate Manson was exposed to or even trained in MKUltra techniques during these visits. Oddly, Manson's parole officer Roger Smith also worked at the clinic, consistently marking him as improving despite his repeated violations and arrests. The implications are chilling. Was Manson simply a manipulative cult leader or a product of something more calculated? But the CIA wasn't in any position to take any heed. But what of the Process Church? Their black robes, affinity for Alsatian dogs, and obsession with reality made them an easy target. Prosecutor Vincent Bugliosi pressed Manson about his connection to the group. His reply, "You're looking at him. Moore and I are one and the same," a cryptic nod to Gibson's alias Robert Moore. The Process Church began to unravel under scrutiny. Ed Sanders' book, The Family, accused them of being a satanic cult embedded in Hollywood's underbelly. Despite suing for defamation, the damage had struck. Rumors of animal sacrifice and occult influence persisted, and the church scrambled. An alleged offshoot, the 4P or 4Pi movement, emerged. Heavy metal band Danzig named their fourth album Danzig 4P in reference to this group. The following information was supplied by the label American Recordings in 1994, with perhaps sums it up best, which links the group to Manson and the Son of Sam murders. Investigative journalist Maury Terry, in his 1987 book The Ultimate Evil, made a staggering claim. Various groups were part of a wide network of interconnected satanic organizations orchestrating in the shadows, orchestrating chaos and ritualistic killings with the aims of destabilizing society. These include rumors of human trafficking. We will explore these connections further in part 2.